Welcome to Co-Play Media, a look inside the world of video games, anime, and the Blerd community. And now, here are your hosts, Diers and Demo.
And welcome to Co-Play Media! So, today we got my boy here, my host, my road dog. We got Demo. We got our guest, our special guest. We got my boy Sheldon, man. How you doing, homie?
I'm good.
Yo, man, it's great to have you out on here, man. It's great to have you. So, first and foremost, how have you been? Where are you from? How are you coping with COVID, man?
I'm good. This COVID thing just put a monkey wrench in life, period.
Altogether.
Yes. Basically, I've been just staying home, trying to stay safe, masking up everywhere I go. I got vaccinated, just like an extra barrier around myself. Because I'm the main person making moves in my household, so I ain't trying to bring it home. Yeah, just trying to figure out what's going to be in store for the future for us, because, you know, got schools opening up and everything. I'm like, I don't know how my kids are about to do this. But I'm from D.C. I was born in D.C., but I lived in Bowie, Maryland, basically most of my life. So I was back and forth.
So, Sheldon, you know what I'm saying? You're from DC, you're from Chocolate City, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? As a Blerd, you know what I'm saying? Where is a watering hole I can go drink? Like, where is a place that I can go, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not now, maybe, but maybe in the future when everything opens back up, like 100%, you know what I'm saying? What's some places I can check out?
So
or take my girl.
Okay, so to be honest with you, yes, I'm a Blerd, but I don't know of any like Blerd type of bars or anything. The most I've done was like go to these conventions. Like I went to BlerdCon like 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
me too.
Yeah.
You was there. We was there.
Yeah, it was 2 or 3 years ago. It's like my very first one.
Mm-hmm.
I was like the symbiote Spider-Man. I dressed up as.
That's gangster. That's gangster.
Then like after that, I went to what's the other one? Is it Otakon?
Yeah.
Or Katsucon, one of those.
There's Otakon, Momocon, Katsucon. There's a lot of cons.
It was at the Washington Convention Center. Yeah, I went to that one. Otakon. I was Yusuke Urameshi for that one.
What? My man, you're a meshy. Oh,
taste. You got good taste, fam. You got good taste.
His credibility is going up.
That's top 10 for me right there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree. So there's not that many. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I feel you on that. There's not a lot of cool locations, you know what I'm saying? But it's good to know that you watch anime though.
Oh man, look, I watch it almost every day.
You watch almost every all right. So this is perfect. Like, what is you watching right now, dog? Like, what are you watching? What are you?
Okay, so right now, I'm watching Boruto. It got good because I read the manga, and so after a while, I stopped watching it because I was like, "What is this?" But then they come to the manga. I'm like, "All right, I'm into it now."
I've been telling D that I was like, "Yo, the manga is just different.
It is nasty, dog."
I seen that Sakura fight. Oh, man.
Wait, which one?
When she was facing that dude, it wasn't even that tight.
Oh, that was early on.
Yeah, that was like in the beginning.
Yeah, I stopped watching Boruto around that time. Like I seen that fight.
It was okay for Sakura. She pulling her weight.
Yeah, I keep saying it's like, how do you go from Naruto where they're constantly at war to then it's Boruto where they're kind of in peace times right now, and it's like everybody's kind of soft.
Exactly,
kind of soft.
Eating cheeseburgers, running like this. You know what I'm saying? What is this?
Mm-hmm. You can't get fast like that.
You know what I'm saying? You running regular. I will go back. Is there like a specific like episode that I can go back in the Boruto, start watching from, and like not be, or a certain arc I can start on, like, because if there's like an arc that's just like fire, because it was like I watched something after that and they had like they had like knockoffs of those clay guys. You know what I'm saying? And it was lame. It was lame as all hell. It was terrible.
I guess if you want to start, if you don't care about the new kid's backstory and how the past gang grew up and everything, then you can start now with this current arc. Because what was this that new kid's name? Who's part of Team 7 now?
Kawaki?
Yeah, Kawaki, yeah. You can start when he pops up.
Yeah. Okay.
That's where all the action is.
That's where the action is at.
Start throwing good hands when he's pop up.
Some rock'em sock'em, some
fighting. Oh, you'll get that right there.
Okay. Okay. That gives me hope, man.
It does pick up, man. It does pick up.
That gives me hope.
The manga versus the anime is so weird because they're so vastly different, and I guess it's because of all the filler in the anime.
Oh yeah,
it's trash, dog. It's
trash filler. Like
trash filler.
I couldn't even tell. what was filler and what was not. I was like, all this is bad. Like, okay. So, with that being said, is there any other anime that you're watching out right now besides Boruto?
Yeah. So I think the second season of I Stand on a Million Lives came back today. So season 2.
Hold up. What is that?
So it's kind of like a cliche kind of show. So it's about this kid. He gets brought into a not a video game, like a different dimension type of thing. A parallel world, and he has to accomplish, or he has to finish different tasks, and he can be different. He can take on different roles and occupations. But he got brought in by another girl who basically tagged him in and invited him in to join her party. But he didn't know the whole thing existed until he just woke up, and then boom, there he is.
Okay.
And so you can go in there and kill different monsters and meet other people. But at first he thought it was a game, but no, it's a parallel world. Because he didn't. Because he didn't care that he was destroying people and monsters. But then near the end, he realized they're actual people.
Like, they're not coming back.
Oh, so he's like going around slaughtering everybody. Like he's like slaughtering everybody.
He thought it was a video game.
Wow.
Oh, and then he finds out they're real.
It's real life.
That's messed up. That's kind of tight though at the same time. Yeah. It's like, I've been killing people for real. I'm a murderer.
Yo, he's like the ultimate villain because it's like he's having fun doing it, probably.
I know, right?
He's mentally messed up a bit.
Was he messed up before he started slaughtering people? So he was just like
yeah, he was a little off. Yeah.
He seemed like one of them kids who used to like fry ants with the magnifying glass.
He wasn't like that. No, he ain't that crazy. No, he ain't doing all that.
Oh, okay. Because I see him in the official trailer. He do look dense. Like I see him like this. You know what I'm saying? He do look dense right there.
Yeah. He always got something going on in his head.
Okay.
I'm always thinking ain't nothing wrong with that though.
Let me check that out, man.
That was brand new to me. I hadn't heard of that. I've been watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
Oh yes.
Stuff like that. But that was
you know what I cannot wait until Chainsaw Man comes out.
Really? What is Chainsaw Man?
Well, go on YouTube, type in Chainsaw Man trailer, but I started reading the manga last week. I finished it in like 4 days. There's like 96 chapters, but that was just the first arc. I think the next one's going to come out either later this year or next year. But it is really, really good. It's gory, but it's really good.
It's like a pretty gory. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is drawn fire so far from what I can see. It's like, that's
so Sheldon, let me ask you this. Are you more of a manga guy or anime guy?
That's a hard question to answer, sir. So I'm half and half. It's because I watched the anime for like the action and whatever they just put extra that's not in the manga. But then I read the manga just because it's
detail.
Yeah, for the detail, and I ain't gotta worry about fillers or anything.
So you're like You're exactly like me.
Yeah, and it's way ahead of the anime. So I'm like, yep, I'm good.
All right.
They can compare it to the anime. I'm like, okay, so they didn't do this in the manga, but they add this in the anime. All right, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I love reading the manga just because it'll give you more in-depth details. So I say I'm a manga reader, but I do love anime for what it brings as far as like the action, the live action of what I just read. Like I'll read a chapter when I first started reading manga, I would read a chapter of Naruto and then I would immediately like, I need to see how this actually looked.
Yeah.
So, all right, cool.
That's tight. That's tight. Like I just seen that trailer. That trailer is tight, bro.
Yeah.
That was less than a minute, but that was super tight.
Yeah, I expected more of it when it first came out. I'm like, well, all right, well, I guess gotta wait a couple more months till it comes out.
I'm gonna check that out. You know what's a surprise sleeper anime? Surprise sleeper. Like I didn't even think I would like this anime.
Oh.
Cyborg 009.
It still comes out?
Yo,
yeah. So
they got a new joint that came out.
They updated it, yeah.
They like updated it. It's like it's on Netflix. It's like in 3D.
Oh, that one. I was like, how many updates they got?
Yeah, because that's the anime where it's a bunch of different cyborgs and each number has a different power, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Kind of like a Mega Man almost.
Kinda. They seem like they're kind of built a little bit like Mega Man a little bit too.
Yeah. The concept behind it a little bit. I don't know which one came first, Mega Man or that, but I remember Cyborg
Mega Man
goes back a while, right? Like years.
Yeah.
Years ago. Like when it was black and white. Like I remember
saying that's like OG anime right there, right?
OG anime.
Yeah.
And they came back, they like revamped it, and the story was surprisingly good. It looked good.
Yeah. I remember I was watching it for a while. I was like, yo, this is decent. Right.
Yeah. My boy fast.
Oh, you talking about that one scene where it was like he was in the city, but then he was zipping around everywhere?
Oh,
yeah.
That was hard,
I saw a random clip. I'm like, what is this? And I Googled, I'm like, that's Cyborg 009? I'm like, oh, snap. I thought it was something else.
I was surprised. I was just watching it before jumping on. I'm like, this is a good show.
Yeah, it's good. It's pretty good. It reminds me, and I liked it because it reminded me a lot of Mega Man. And it had all the different kind of cyborgs, and I like that kind of stuff. It was almost like a Power Ranger-ish type of deal to me.
They did have like a kind of like a monster a week scenario thing kind of going on. Like I was just you know what else I've been watching? I've been trying to put my girl on Sailor Moon. So my girl has never seen Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon is dope.
Sailor Moon is dope.
You saw a new one on Netflix?
The new joint. What's it called? Sparkle Crystal?
Something like that. I don't remember the name. I just typed in Sailor Moon and she popped up.
Yeah.
Check it out, like, because I watched Sailor Moon when I was
Oh yeah, me too. Toonami. All me.
Toonami raised me, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like she is never all the Sailor Moon, I was like, yo, they got a monster a week. The monster is all related to some kind of thing of female issues. You know what I'm saying? She always triumph over it. You see that tiara? She always throw it. At the end, she always throw it. You know what I'm saying? It always hit. It don't miss. You know what I'm saying? Like, and boyfriend. Yeah, she got a boyfriend, and all he does is support her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He don't fight. Like all he would like throw a rose.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He'll like catch her, put her on the ground, be like, all right, you got this. I'm out.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
And then they had a daughter that popped out one time. I was like, yo.
When that happened, I was like lost. Then I just stopped watching it for a while. Cause I'm like, how do you introduce this pink-haired little girl who came from the future, and then to tell me that Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon are her parents? I'm like, all right, it's doing too much for me. I need to take a break.
Yeah, like I'm your daughter from the future. Like, yo.
He was like, oh, so I do hit. So she does let me
so I do smash. I remember in the old joint, Tuxedo Mask was like a grown-ass man. Tuxedo Mask was like 23. You know what I'm saying? Like he was
college kid.
Yeah, wasn't he in college? I remember in the original joint, he was like, "Yeah, I'm in college. What's up? Like, I'm a grown man."
What you in like 9th grade or something?
Like, we're gonna have to wait on this.
Let that marinate a little bit before I try my hand.
Marinate.
But it's good to know that I hit though. I seen the pink little girl running around. It's good to know I hit. We'll see. Are you playing any games right now?
So right now, as of recently, it was just with my son. I've been playing this Power Rangers Battle for the Grid thing, Xbox 360. Not 360, wow, Xbox One. And it's called Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. And
the RPG joint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I finished that latest one when you turn Super Saiyan Blue. Everything, yeah. Against Frieza. That joint that took forever to beat.
Is it good though? Was it good?
Oh yeah, it's good, yeah. And Fighters, Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
Oh, I can see you in some Dragon Ball Fighters, man.
They add so many characters. I'm behind. I need to get Super Saiyan for Gogeta.
They gotta get all them characters, man. Like, I haven't played in a minute, but I remember I was vicious. Like I had a vicious squad. It's been a while though.
Yeah. Right, I'm right with you.
Yeah, that's I actually was playing the newest Mortal Kombat, and that is actually pretty good. Just the way the new Mortal Kombat feels to me is way better than the old stuff. Like I couldn't play the old stuff; it just felt stiff.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But the new one, yeah, I'm heavily invested.
I ain't played that new Mortal Kombat. I haven't played Mortal Kombat for real since like Mortal Kombat 3. Like since I really bought the game and practiced with it.
What is it? 12, 11?
Yeah. It's super far now. I don't even know how, you know what I'm saying? They have those 3D moves where they be like breaking bones and stuff. I don't even know how you do that. I don't even know how you do that.
Yeah, I haven't played since what's it called? It was like Mortal Kombat versus DC on Xbox 360. I haven't played since then.
Well, shoot, that's more recent than 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because them other ones were trash. The other ones in between were actually pretty trash.
It had to be.
They had like a Sub-Zero game or something.
Trash. I think there was a Kung Lao game. Trash.
All of it is trash.
My man Sheldon is like, there was a Kung Lao. Yeah, bro. Yeah.
They tried to do a bunch of spinoffs. They might even had a Raiden joint, if I'm right.
Or why?
I don't know. Terrible.
You saw the movie though?
Oh yeah.
Oh! I ain't seen the new movie.
What?
Was the new movie good? Yeah, I ain't seen it, man.
The movie was decent, actually.
Everybody I saw hated on the movie, cuz.
I can't.
It was
I gotta get that joint props. I enjoyed it a lot.
Can't wait till the next one.
Yeah, exactly.
They lined it up at the end.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be better than the original and Annihilation, because Annihilation was terrible.
So
I
feel like
was pretty good.
I feel like
I liked,
Yeah,
the first one was good. The first one was good. I feel like if you're a gamer at all, you kind of have to watch. First off, you have to watch Street Fighter, that movie. You gotta watch
Street Fighter the movie
just because you play video games.
Oh, that's sucky joint.
But you know they did blow all through that shit.
I don't think you can say you're a true gamer unless you watched it.
I will say like that was like the best M. Bison, that Addams Family dude who was playing him.
Yeah,
that was like
everything else around him was trash.
I mean, Van Damme was like, yo, I got this, I got the splash kick for you, man. That splash kick, dog.
I can tell you that Chun-Li movie was trash too.
Oh yeah, I didn't even bother.
That one don't count.
You gotta watch Street Fighter, and then you gotta watch the 2 Mortal Kombats.
I feel as if the second Mortal Kombat is more like you just want to roast some dudes. You know what I'm saying? You want to roast them. We talking about Annihilation, right?
Yeah. When they broke Johnny Cage's back right in the beginning of the movie, that's when you knew it was about to be a bad movie. It was like, the best character's dead.
Yo, Johnny
Jax,
Cage. Oh yeah, they had Jax.
The prosthetics was horrible.
I liked it better than the new Jacks.
For real?
Yes.
Oh, see, I like the new Jacks because of how he got his arms.
How did he get his arms?
Well.
Oh, okay. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it for me. No spoilers.
I think it was in the trailer, actually. I think you could just watch the trailer.
Watch the trailer? Well, he gets his arm ripped off or something? I mean, that's pretty much what happens.
I believe his
arms ripped off.
Yeah.
Like,
His arms get ripped off.
Yeah.
But how is it like he gets them? It was totally different from how, like in the old movie.
Yeah.
Totally different.
Yeah. He got like some kind of surgery or something that was supposed to make him tight.
Yeah, he woke
up.
It's like, yeah, baby. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, see, you got to kind of watch those campy movies, man. You just got to.
Yeah.
But the new Mortal Kombat was, to me, way more effort put into it. Definitely has a cohesive story, right? It's just good. It's good to me. I think it's worth watching. I'm
gonna check it out.
Watch it on a Sunday afternoon, dog. It's the perfect movie.
I'm gonna drag my girl to it and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it. That's how I know. That's how I know if it's a good show. I know it's a good show if my wife likes it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It moves past as being like a simple action movie or a really good animated show. You know what I'm saying? And I feel as if like, oh, you like that show? Okay, it must have some culture then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It has some learning in it. Yeah. But before we move on to the business of everything, you know, I want to ask you first, like, guys, like, what's your favorite drink? You know what I'm saying? Well, before we go into the brews and everything, like, is there a favorite drink like that y'all just have? Mine is terrible. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy for this one.
Well, you might as well go first, then.
Okay. So I am a huge fan of Southern Comfort and Sprite. It's like super sweet on sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like super sweet liquor on a sweet soda.
Not gonna lie, D. I've only saw Southern Comfort in my girl's mom's house. That's the only house that I've ever been to where Southern Comfort was like always there. So I'm assuming this is an old man. Like I had it before, but you're right. It's a sweet drink. It's sweet alcohol. But what is it? Is it a brandy or it's not a whiskey? Right?
It's not a whiskey. It's bourbon. It's more of a bourbon. Yeah, it's more of a bourbon. Yeah.
It does have like a lot of sweet to it, and I think they were drinking it with the Sprite.
It was good. It was good.
Oh God.
It was good. So since we got me out the way.
Is it the Southern Comfort?
You know what I'm saying? You guys can give the cool drinks now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I drink scotch. I drink Johnny Walker, double black.
I've been to the liquor store, and I don't know that I saw Southern Comfort in there.
What you drink, Demo? What you drink? Glen Gooley? What are you drinking, my man?
Nah, so I like to drink whiskeys, right? So I'll drink like the Gentleman Jack. I like to drink stuff that I can sip.
I drink Gentleman Jack.
Yeah. I like to sip my drinks. You know what I'm saying? And you know, against popular belief, you are supposed to add water to take the bite off of that thing.
Really?
What?
Yes, you are.
You mean by water? You mean ice or something, right? Like
yes,
like throw a cube,
ice, or some water. You pour water in there to take the bite off of it, because if you just drink it straight, it's gonna hurt. So yeah, if you really drinking it and you're trying to enjoy it, yes, they say add water or your ice to it. And
I do add my ice. I do add like a cube or two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you're not gonna catch me just taking shots.
Yeah, man. You want to take some shots?
I don't want every time I drink it, I'm like, like I feel it going down.
Going down, it stays right there in my chest. Like, just go further down.
What about you, man? What about you, Sheldon? Sheldon probably got the normal drink, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh yeah. I mean, before COVID, I would be drinking dark, like it's no problem. But ever since COVID hit, and I've been making like beer and hard cider, my body basically adjusted to that, and I don't think my body likes dark at the moment or hard stuff.
That's real. That's real. I went to a cookout 2 weekends ago.
Yep. I gotta feel superhuman if I want to take a shot.
Oh man, gotta feel invincible nowadays. I don't even drink no more. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm done.
This is what the 30s feel like, huh?
You gotta catch me outside for me to take a drink. I'm not drinking at home anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, but my favorite is sake though.
Sake? See, I've never had sake.
What? Wait. Demo's lying. You've had hot sake before. Hot sake?
Sure.
I've never.
It's in the gray clay things. You pour it into a small cup.
I know what I'm missing out on. All right.
Do you?
Do you? I'm assuming it's awesome because it's sake. It had like when Japanese businessmen are drinking it, they're having the time of their life. And I feel like that is the perfect advertisement for how great sake is.
It's like, very, very smooth.
Very smooth.
See?
I drank a whole bottle and I regretted it the next day. But it was amazing.
While I was doing it, it was
glorious. It's glorious.
Yes. There's no bite, nothing. I'm like, all right, cool. It kept going. I learned my lesson. Not doing it no more.
Now, do you think it's so smooth because it's made? What? It's made from rice, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You think?
I was gonna make it.
So I'm about to say, do you make moonshine?
Yo, real talk. I was finna ask about that. Like, you don't do the moonshine with the fruit in it?
Man, see, like, I got 2 mason jars of this stuff over here, but it came from I think down south. But I didn't make it. But that I looked up how to make it myself because I was curious.
Yeah,
that's a lot of equipment that I need.
It seems complicated.
It is complicated.
You ever watched that show, Moonshiners, or whatever that joint was called?
I've heard of it.
They had a show on Discovery or Nat Geo where these guys were in the woods making moonshine illegally. Of course, it was all illegal, but they had the operation and setup was so elaborate. I was like, why go through the trouble? Why go through the trouble?
Get hammered. They're trying to get hammered. You know what I'm saying? They want 3 shots in. They're trying to feel something. You know what I'm saying? They want 1, 2, I'm drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like it's awful.
I mean, I've had moonshine recently, and I would avoid it because I assumed it was like Everclear, right?
Yeah, me too.
But to my surprise, it was delicious. It was delicious. And I would drink more.
Yeah.
If I had more, Sheldon.
Man.
What's up, Sheldon?
Look, I had it for the first time like my freshman year when I went to freshman year of college, went to West Virginia University. And I had the real stuff.
You had the experience.
After like after one shot of it, I'm like, oh no, I was done for the night. I was curled up in my bed. I was with 3 other people. And we were sitting down. They were playing some band on their TV. I forgot what band it was. Like some skull with a lightning bolt on the forehead. I don't remember what it was. I don't know, but they were playing. Nah, it was rock. It was rock music.
All right.
I was sitting there just looking at the screen because they had like a whole bunch of like psychedelic stuff on the screen. I was like, okay, nope, not cut up in the ball and just waited till it wore off.
Yeah, he was done.
Let me go ahead and sleep this off right
Wasn't even my room.
Hey, I'm still but that's what the popular belief is about moonshine. See, moonshine has a bad rap, apparently. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like literally white lightning, Everclearish type of liquor. But really, if done correctly and right, it's actually quite enjoyable.
Yeah. What about soju? Have you ever had soju, Demo? You ever had soju? I can't believe this. This is the first time.
That's Korean stuff, right?
Yeah, that's a Korean joint.
Yeah.
Currently, I need to go drinking.
Yeah. Dog, I'm finna take you to a hibachi, and then I'm finna take you to a Korean all-you-can-eat meat restaurant.
All right, bet. Hey, bet. I'm down.
Yeah. I can't believe you never had soju, you never had sake. Oh man.
I'm lacking my drinking too. I thought I was a pretty well-versed alcoholic. Well, not alcoholic, but drinker. But yeah, I never sake and stuff never. I don't know if it just wasn't where I would buy liquor from, but I always wanted to try it. But I never thought to try it when I went to a hibachi restaurant.
That's gonna be my next question. Is like, you never went to a hibachi? Like
all the time.
All the time. Yeah, they got decent sake there. They got different varieties. You can get different varieties. You get hot, cold.
Mm-hmm. So which one do you guys prefer? Like, what's the first one I should look for?
I always get the house sake.
The house sake? What is that?
I always get whatever base, regular warm sake you got. I want to try that.
All right.
I don't remember them being different levels. I just said, "Can I get hot sake?" Just bring it out. I'm like, just bring it.
They got a cold version. It's like plum sake or something like that.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's the one I really want to try because I like plums.
It's good. It's real.
Don't taste like plums.
Well, I'm not
yet. Yeah.
It's plums.
It's good. I like it.
All right. So y'all telling me I gotta try some sake.
Yeah, do it, man.
Gotta try some sake.
Yeah, do it. All right. As soon as this thing is over, as soon as this COVID thing is over.
COVID is lifted. I mean, I'm pretty sure they sell sake at the liquor store.
They do. That's where I get mine from.
Yeah. I got a bottle of soju. I might just swing by. We'll just swing by, heat it up. You know what I'm saying? Smash that, and I'll just drive home drunk. You know what I'm saying? And I'll just do
drive back up the road.
Drive back up the road. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, getting into it, man. Like, I guess on a more serious note, I do not know that much about brewing beers or breweries, or if they're owned by Black-owned companies, or if Black-owned breweries are a thing, But what made you yourself personally get into the craft? And are there a lot of minorities in the business?
All right, so I started actively making the stuff back in August. But how I got into it was so I got let go of my previous job like 2 jobs ago. Yeah. In 2020, like April, February. And I was like in a funk, so I kept buying beer, sake, and drinking here and there. I wasn't abusing it or anything. It was like my wife would notice that.
No one here is addicted to any drugs. I just want to just say that out loud.
We're not alcoholics on the show.
We're not.
I'm just an enthusiast.
Yeah, exactly.
My wife, she noticed that I was drinking beer more often. I kept going to Rip's liquor store down the street and bringing more stuff back. And she's like, you know what? You drink so much beer, you might as well just start making it. I'm like,
yo, that's a good woman, dog.
I'm like, maybe.
She didn't tell you to stop.
She didn't tell me to stop.
Make it.
I'm gonna make a profit from it. I'm like, oh, well, okay. And I just sat on it. I'm like, I feel like it's a lot because I've seen pictures. People have big old tins. Then I started doing my research every day and noticed that you can home brew. Yeah. And all these years when I first bought my house, my realtor gave me this bottle cap opener that had like a home brewing beats stamp collecting on it. And I'm like, I never knew what that meant until I started home brewing. Because I know home brewing was. So it's been around me for a very long time, but just never paid attention to it.
That's tight.
And then it's called made the name, and then I got my LLC, and then I started buying a whole bunch of ingredients and equipment. Like as you see behind me, this is one of these concols that I use. It holds like 7.5 gallons of beer or hard cider.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and There are black-owned breweries. It's like a splash of them. It's not a lot, but I've noticed that there's an upcoming wave of black people trying to brew now, thanks to COVID. And there is one in Maryland that I know of, based in Southern Maryland, called Patuxent Brewing Company. They're over in, like they're down in not Calvert County. What's that place? St. Charles. County? Charles County.
Waldorf and
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Waldorf. And I went there a few times, and yeah, I've asked them questions, try to figure out how I can grow, and I buy a lot of stuff from them as well.
Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of good stuff. I gotta check it out sometime. There's another one that I know over in California called I gotta look it up again. Just like a man, black woman, black man, black woman.
Couple rooms? I like that.
I don't think they're together. I think they're just
partners.
Yeah. I can't even find them right now. But yeah, they're based out in California, and they got some good stuff too.
Okay.
That's what's up. And can you tell me about the Naruto inspired brews and what? Because I'm finna buy a case of them. I don't know where I get them from. I'm finna track it down. But I see it on.
I mean, I sell everything. Place of order, just place in my DM. I don't have an actual brick and mortar place yet. I'm still going back and forth if I want to do that or if I want to do like a mobile beer tap bar, type of business. Still thinking about that. But
wait, hold on. I didn't understand. Mobile beer tap?
Yeah. So basically transforming like an old van or truck, something like that. Or food truck. Yeah. And then hooking up with kegs and everything, and then I guess you can ring for like an event, or I can just pull up in the parking lot, and then I can just sell the beer from my truck.
It's like a traveling beer garden or something.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that idea a lot. You know what I'm saying? Throw some tables out there, you know what I'm saying? Set up, break down, keep it moving.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I like that.
Pull up at these cons.
Get people faded, roll out.
That's right.
Blerd got a bunch of food trucks. It's probably, I don't know if it's too late, but you can definitely set up for next year. You know what I'm saying?
So it probably won't be next year because this whole licensing thing takes forever.
Hey, I didn't want to ask about that part because I was gonna be like, yo, man, like I know it's hard to get like a daily license. Like if there's somebody holding an event to get a license for that day for somebody to do something, it costs like $200 or something, and you gotta do that like unless you got a pool, you gotta do it like a week or two in advance.
Mm-hmm. It's not even just that. Just like even like if you want to like go to an event, or if you want to set up like some kind of like a carnival or something like that, or a festival, and you want to set up and just sell stuff, you gotta have a certain license to sell it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm still out here trying to get more and more licenses so I can have to do more than I'm doing now, which is like taking orders via Instagram or text message or email and then shipping them out. Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Hey, how long does it take to ship? Like, does that count? Like, do you brew it, then ship it? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it like freshly brewed? I don't know if that impacts beer, actually. I don't know if that like.
So I actually make it beforehand because I naturally carbonate these beers. So once I add sugar to the bottles and I cap it, the yeast and the sugar, they come together and then they form the CO2. That's how you get that little psst when you open it.
It is.
Yeah, because I don't have actual CO2 container to actually spray it in there and then mix the carbonation. I'm just doing it the natural way. So I make them in bulk. Yeah. And whenever someone places an order, then I just send it to them. But the shelf life, it all depends. So it all depends on the temperature where they're being stored at, and if when they're being brewed, the temperature was like off. But But I keep everything mellow, no off temperatures, and for the shipping, it all depends on where you live too.
Okay.
So yeah, and I got special boxes and containers to ship them in, so that I don't got wrapped in bubble wrap. Yeah.
Look, man, I got some from Sheldon. What, a couple weeks ago? Maybe a week and a half ago. Delicious.
Did you get
hard ciders?
Did you get you got the hard ciders? Yeah, I'm kind of more interested in the hard ciders myself. I seen something like a pineapple something in there.
Yeah, I got Pineapple Fury, Mango Madness, got this cool watermelon one, and I made this new one called Inner Peace, where it's like fermented apple juice and lavender and chamomile flowers.
That sounds refreshing.
It is really calming.
I like that. What made you want to base beers off of the anime of Naruto? Like, what made you? What inspired you to do that?
I was watching Boruto, and I'm like, well, let me just start out with this one, because eventually I'm gonna do my favorite anime of all time, Dragon Ball Z. Eventually.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then after that, I don't know who I'm gonna do for the next batch, but Dragon Ball Z probably be the last one. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next one though yet.
Would you like some recommendations?
Go for it.
I would first go with, of course, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Next, Hunter x Hunter. You know what I'm saying? Or Hunter x Hunter. I know some people are weird about the X. Mm-hmm. And JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, man. I think you can make a good beer, especially if you use like the villains of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, because they all had like rock names or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or their stands had rock names.
I'm about to say, why would I thought of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I thought of something that had like a bunch of berries or something. Because JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is very colorful.
Very colorful.
Very colorful show.
Yeah. Very colorful. A lot of extreme tastes in there. A lot of maybe like things that you wouldn't think would mix together, go together perfectly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I might do JoJo next. I might do that one next year.
Yeah.
Easy fusions. Come on now. You got a lot of avenues to go here.
Pomegranate apple. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
Pomegranate apple mint leaf. You know what I'm saying? Like, what?
Right. Well, Piccolo, come to find out, Piccolo had mint in his water the whole time.
The whole time, bro. Just squeeze the lemon, just a splash of lemon.
Like how always wondered how Piccolo survived off of just water, and now I'm starting to think maybe Piccolo was actually drinking some type of beer in that thing.
You're just drinking off stuff.
No, you're drinking sake. See, you can live forever. You live forever. It's clear. Mm-hmm.
I like how you brought it back around. Yeah, you can drink all that sake, bro. That's how you live, man. Live strong.
Huh.
Is it pomegranate apples? Wait a minute. Where my notepad at?
Yeah.
You write that down.
Hey, but for real, I'm definitely gonna cop some beers. I think that it's an amazing.
Just so everyone sees it. Here you got Naruto.
Oh yeah. Like, bruh, I think that's an amazing fusion. You know what I'm saying? Of liquor and anime. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's dope, man. Got the Sasuke. What was that? The Last Resort right there.
Yeah, I had to do a lot of research on the actual names.
Yeah.
To see what Naruto even meant, and Sasuke and Sakura.
So I know Sakura is based off of like the Sakura blossoms, right?
Yeah, the cherry blossoms. Yeah, that's what inspired this one. It's like cherry flavored, and it got hibiscus flowers in there as well.
That's tight.
Yeah.
So is that like the third best drink, really? You know what I'm saying? Just like the...
I'm about to say, I'm thinking, I like cherry, right? So a hint of cherry in anything, to me, is going to make that the best.
It's not like cough syrup. It's good. But it all depends on your taste of beer. My favorite is the Naruto's Maelstrom.
What does Naruto mean? Naruto means I can see, or not I can see.
So he has two. So Naruto is it's based upon like whirlpools.
Whirlpool.
And the Naruto Bridge. There's actual Naruto Bridge in Japan. And underneath that bridge, they got naturally forming whirlpools under there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's tight. I didn't know that either.
Yeah, man. I had to Google this stuff.
Yeah, man. Let me do his research, bro.
The Rasengan's actually, I'd never put that together.
Whirlpool. Oh, man.
And his family's crest in the back.
Yeah.
The whole swirl.
That's some tight research. That's some super tight research.
The Naruto Bridge.
Yeah. And do you continue to do anime inspired drinks just because of your love of the anime, or does it like
That's the main reason. But that was my first one. I'll probably do another anime one once I get some of the stuff off my stock. Then I start making more stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna help you with that, man. I'm helping you with that.
And an Attack on Titan one as well.
Oh man.
Oh shoot.
Aaron's bigger.
Bravo, sir. I like that wordplay. Aaron Jaeger Lager. There we go.
Oh man, the founding Titan.
That's tight, yo.
Oh yeah, anime and drinks just go together.
It does. Like, do you know of any other companies doing that? Because I don't know of any other companies doing
I don't.
I think this is a really original idea right here. Not to mention the other movement that you guys did as well. You guys also did the Black is Beautiful beer movement.
Yes.
Could you also tell me about that thing?
All right. So Black is Beautiful movement was made. Came up with Weather Souls Brewing Company in San Antonio, Texas, to battle social injustice with minorities ever since the whole police brutalities started happening over the past. Well, it's been for the longest time, but more so came to light because of social media over the past years. And so each brewer, each company, they get to decide where the funds go for the profits that they receive from Black is Beautiful. Mine go to the NAACP legal fund.
Nice.
And bars can help by just keeping it on tap, and whatever profits they get from it, they donate it.
Right.
Praise God if they actually do that. And same thing for brewers. They just donate their funds. That'll really help a lot.
I think it's a really beautiful movement. I seen the ingredients, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
If I could ever
with that one.
Yo, if I could ever do it, man, I'm gonna try and do it, man. I'm gonna try and do it. I don't know if I can. If I get just like a home brewing kit, I can just try it out. And I get those ingredients, it can be done at home.
Oh yeah, that's how I started. I just went on Amazon and I was like, all right, let me just try this. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, a lot of stuff that I wish I never bought because it's not even in my house anymore. Yeah, I wasted a lot of money, but as comes with the territory.
Yeah, it comes with learning stuff.
It's all in the trial and error.
Yeah. That's how you get to greatness, man. Trial and error.
Yep.
And what can people expect in the future as far as like you doing a lot of stuff. You're doing stuff with anime, you're doing stuff with BLM, you're doing stuff with different kinds of themes. What could people expect to see from y'all in the future?
In the future, let's see. I'm coming up with new things almost every day. I stay in my notepad, just coming up with different stuff. I just bought some new ingredients a couple of days ago. I got some flaked rice. I got some new hops I haven't used before.
Man, Sheldon going to the lab. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, man. How do you think these anime ones came to play? Like, I got flowers in these lagers, so I'm like, I never expect to do that. Yeah, I got new stuff on the way. I announced them on my Instagram page, like at Black Beauty Brewery, and besides that, like whenever it happens, hopefully soon, open up an actual location, like an actual building, or do, I said before, the whole mobile beer tap bar type of thing, like beer garden. Yeah.
I can't wait to see that, man. I can't wait to see that.
That's dope.
That's a dope idea. You know what I'm saying? Just pull up, get drunk, keep it moving. Hey, it's gonna be funny because it's gonna be like adults running after you. You know what I'm saying? Like the ice cream truck, like yo, let me get a lager. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me get some of that Naruto.
Let me get that Naruto joint up off of you, man.
Yeah, yo, like for real, you got to get that in place for Blerd Con or one of these cons coming up.
I think that there is also a friend of mine. He's throwing an event as well. I know they're looking for a location and whatnot, but I'll also ask if, of course, because it's too soon for the truck, but maybe just ask if you could be there with some of your brews. You know, they're going to be gamers and into anime, so I definitely ask if they're interested as well as like having you guys there so we can, so everybody can partake of it. I guess this is a weird kind of question. I am not actually that huge of a beer drinker, but is there like any kind of way that I could get like one of everything, like or like a two of everything kind of deal where I taste like two beers at a time or something like that?
Yeah. Are you talking about like you buy like 2 beers like per order, or like just buy a whole bunch of stuff randomly?
Yeah. Like I want to try like everything. Like, is there a demo order where I can get like one of everything?
Oh yeah, you can mix and match whatever you want. Ciders, beer, it's whatever.
That's what I did. That's what I did with the hard side. I was like, I want one of everything.
Yeah, you have the same idea. I want to try everything.
Yeah, definitely try it, man, because it was delicious. However you're doing the carbonation naturally, keep doing that.
Yeah.
Now I'm looking at these other companies like y'all ain't real.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ain't being authentic with it. Y'all spraying it in there. Y'all, what are y'all doing?
It's not real. It's like what's it called? You know when they had those Coca-Cola? You guys ever have a Mexican Coca-Cola?
Mm-hmm.
So the Mexican Coca-Colas, I was in Atlanta and I was at a fancy restaurant. I asked for a Coke. They brought me this little tiny Coke from Mexico.
Because it's real sugar in that.
It's real sugar, bro. It's real. Like, and it was just like when it hit, it was like, oh, like it was the best Coca-Cola I ever had, hands down. Yeah. And I think that's the impact that real ingredients make. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's where the headquarters are. They got everything in Atlanta as far as Coke is concerned.
Yeah,
even their like offshoot drinks, whatever, Fanta, all that. I don't know who owns Fanta, but
they what's it called? Coca-Cola owns a lot of stuff. Do they own Coca-Cola owns Sprite too, right?
Yes, it do.
Yes.
Yeah. So they own Sprite.
Or is that Pepsi?
Like the umbrella company to a lot of stuff that you wouldn't think they were the umbrella company.
Like Mountain Dew and a bunch of other things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then Pepsi got the mellow yellows and all.
Yeah, they got like the knockoffs. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real with you. I don't fuck with Pepsi. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't fuck with Pepsi.
I prefer Pepsi over Coke.
Really?
I like Coke is too strong. It burns my nose. I only like Coke if I'm drinking something with it, like a Jack.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Fanta. I like the orange sodas. Yeah. I like Fanta over Sunkist.
Strawberry soda is delicious.
The strawberry joint, the pineapple joint, the pineapple Fanta. The joints be hitting, dog.
Oh, who owns the Rock Creek fruit punch? We need to figure out who that is.
Someone in DC.
Probably.
Because you know what? I don't recall ever seeing it anywhere else.
Rock Creek got to be black owned. I wish there was a way I could just Google it. Like, is Rock Creek soda black owned?
I think it was named after Rock Creek Park in DC.
It makes sense.
So it's locally owned.
I think so. I don't know if it's black owned. They haven't said that yet, but it is locally owned. So you are Sheldon on point, man. Sheldon, man, you been doing your research, cuz.
The thing is, though, when I told one of my other friends about, I posted a picture on Instagram and he hit me up immediately. He was like, yo, where is the brewery at? He was like, I love microbreweries. Like, where is he? I was like, he in Bowie. You just got to order up. Here's the IG. Like, it's people out here that are like small batch microbrewery fanatics.
Yes.
And I would have never known. Some people seek out these small breweries.
Yes.
Just because that's what they like. They just like small breweries.
I think it's one of the. I think there are certain people that, certain people love Walmart, you know what I'm saying, because of the convenience, and certain people love those little tiny shops, you know what I'm saying, those boutique shops that got that specialized stuff that you're really looking for, you know what I'm saying?
You're not going to find anywhere else.
Yeah, right. that special attention to detail that you don't get from the bigger corporations and that kind of stuff. So for folks who don't know, where would we be able to order your beer from? What website will we go to order your products from?
So at the moment, I do not have a website.
It's cool, whatever you're using.
Yeah.
I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a Google Doc. Where do I buy it? I want it.
So basically, hit up on Instagram, Black Beauty Brewery, or at Black Beauty Brewery on Instagram, and my menus are on my stories. So I just consolidated them last night because I had a whole bunch of them. Now they're like on 2, so to avoid confusion. And whatever tickles your fancy, you can go ahead and hit my DM and place your order. And then after you do that, just give me your name and address so I can ship it out to you. And
yeah, man. Like I said, the drinks are delicious.
Thank you.
Right after this.
Oh yeah. Are there any homies you want to shout out to? Anybody who may be affiliated with video games or animation or beer or spirits, or you know what I'm saying, anything that's going on that you want to take a shout out, that you want to shout out to, or that folks should take a look into, you know what I'm saying, any of the other homies out there who's brewing, who might be up to your level of caliber, you know what I'm saying, almost but not quite.
Well, I want to shout out to my wife first because she's the one who brought this idea to me. I just took it and ran with it.
Smart man.
So that shout out to Patuxent Brewing over in Charles County, or Waldorf. Who else? So there's this guy on Instagram called Mike's. He's like Mike's mead. He makes mead, like mead homebrew. And we did a trade like last year. At some stuff, and he sent me one of his mead. Man, his mead is like 16%.
Goodness.
My Lord, man, it was amazing. But yeah, shout out to him. He got some good stuff.
Nice mead.
Yeah. There's a bunch of other people that. Annapolis Homebrew.
Annapolis.
They are a store. That's where I get all my stuff from, basically.
Okay.
And they hooked me up. And they would give me discounts. Just they know my face, and they say, "Hey, Sheldon."
They support the cause. They be like, "Yo, Sheldon, what's up, man? We got some stuff on you for on sale, like right here."
Yeah. Like as soon as I walk in, like, "Hey, Sheldon," like the whole staff. I'm like, "Oh, I come in here too much, don't I?"
You working, man. You working. That's all that is.
Yeah.
I got my mask on and everything. I'm like, my eyes.
See it through. Like, we know that mask. What's going on, Sheldon?
And shout out to y'all for inviting me to this podcast too, man. Appreciate it.
Pleasure is definitely ours, man.
Yeah, you got to come back now. Shoot, now that we know you like a anime aficionado.
Yeah, come back. My man Sheldon, man, is there any parting words you would like to share with everyone out there, either about your own thing, your wife, the brewery, the craft, anything that you want to just say, just last words?
So I'm still developing. I got new recipes on the way. Got some new stuff coming your way soon. Just be patient. But in the meantime, go ahead and check out my menu. There's some stuff on there you probably like. Go ahead and place your order in my DM, and I got you. And thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it.
My pleasure. So closing out, man, it's great having you, man. Always a pleasure, Demo. And in closing, the ticket to the future is always open. In the words of Bash and Stampede. You guys take it easy. It's Co-Play Media, and we are out of here.
You've been listening to Co-Play Media with hosts Diers and Demo. For more information on Co-Play Media and the Blerd community, visit coplaymedia.com or the Co-Play Media page at dc.radio.gov.
Bye.